5.
Sarah Palin rides into Fort Wayne today, stop 2 on her book signing tour, and hundreds lined up to meet her. Hello, I'm Mark Mellinger.
And I'm Heather Herron. Thanks for joining us. After her book signing in Michigan yesterday, Sarah Palin set her sights on the Summit City, arriving to meet a lot of fans excited to see her. News Channel 15's Alyssa Ivinson spent most of the day out in line with them, and she has tonight's top story.
It was pretty chilly outside there today, but Meijer managers say about 1,500 people still came out for the signing, their copies of Sarah Palin's book in hand.
Been cold, but it's been fun meeting all the people.
Sarah Palin fans and national media descended on the Maysville Road Meijer. People snaked through the garden section as they lined up, ready to get their books signed.
I just thought it was really important for the kids to be a woman who has made such great strides in the political world.
I thought she was pretty good at being a government.
There was plenty of time in line to think about what to say to the former vice presidential candidate.
I just think her children's name is unique, and I wanted to tell her that.
I'm not really sure yet, but once I get my book signed, we'll be okay.
Patty drove 4 hours from Illinois to be there.
Closest place to the northern suburbs of Chicago that I think she's going to get.
With hats and coats.
It has feathers in it.
And treats from Meijer.
Been giving out drinks and cookies.
People beat the chill and made it inside for a chance to get Palin's autograph, and for some, a hug. Some people drove hours to be here. Everyone waited in line for hours to see Sarah Palin. So was it worth the wait?
It was really neat to see her. She was very kind, introduced herself to all of us. It was well worth the wait.
Got 2 of them signed. It was worth the wait.
Everyone leaving the Meijer with newly signed books seemed pretty excited.
Very personable, happy to be here, and yeah, great to see her.
She shook my hand, told me she liked my shirt, and thanked me for coming.
Palin stopped signing books here around 3 o'clock and got back on the bus to head to the next stop in Noblesville. Alyssa Ivinson, News Channel 15.
Well, if you wanted to meet Sarah Palin today and missed out, don't worry. It sounds like you will have another chance. Allen County's Republican chairman, Steve Shine, says Sarah Palin promised him today she will make a return visit to Allen County in the not-too-distant future. He had a 5-minute private meeting with her before today's book signing.
That she promised that she would be back in Allen County for an Allen County Republican fundraiser, whether that was the Bean Dinner or the Lincoln Day Dinner. She would be back.
In fact, when she went out to sign the books, one of Palin's handlers started preliminary talks with Steve Shine on setting up that return visit. Well, Shine and the people who got their books signed got a lot closer to Sarah Palin than I did today. New at 6, we'll show you my fruitless attempt to get an interview, and we'll ask an expert why he thinks Sarah Palin is not talking to local media on this tour. That's all new at 6. A Whitley County woman has been missing for a day and a half now, and despite a massive search for her, police ended the day with no more answers than yesterday.
Someone reported 49-year-old Deborah Hauser missing yesterday morning. Police spent the day searching this rental home where she lived and the area around it. Police took Hauser's ex-husband into custody for questioning. Today, authorities are not answering our questions about how he factors into the situation. News Channel 15's Megan Stemple joins us live in News Control now after spending the day in Whitley County with search teams.
Well, Heather, police decided to expand their search from a 2-mile radius around the Hauser home to a 5-mile radius. They actually researched the areas that they had covered yesterday just to be thorough. But the terrain there is really rough, though, and some 40 law enforcement officers weren't able to turn up anything out of the ordinary.
Searching from the air, on 4 wheels, and on foot.
You got a better approach right there, Lance?
A search for 49-year-old Deb Hauser includes 4 departments battling the elements, the terrain, and waning daylight. Among other things, officers are looking for disturbances in the ground covered. This is a good example. You can see someone has mashed down the vegetation here as they made their way down to the ditch.
So we are about this far out.
Whitley County Sheriff Mark Hodges shows me a map of the 5 square miles that surround the Hauser home. Crews search the fields, the ditches, and waterways in a grid pattern and document what they find in every square mile. Unfortunately, they haven't found much.
We've got a lot of manpower here from all the different agencies, and we're just doing the best that we can with what information that we have.
News Channel 15 has uncovered that Hauser's ex-husband was not supposed to be living in that home with her. I spoke with the property owner today, and she said his name was not on the lease. Now, I also asked police today why they hadn't released a photo of Deb Hauser in a missing persons case. That's protocol to release that to the local media. He declined to answer my question. Reporting live in News Control, I'm Megan Stemble, News Channel 15.